In this YouTube video, Ugandan Prime Minister Amama Mbabazi responds to the controversial internet campaign started at the end of February by NGO Invisible Children to stop Ugandan warlord Joseph Kony, who's wanted by the International Criminal Court.
As the best country in the world to visit.
Ever since a documentary highlighting his crimes, and in particular the recruitment of child soldiers, was released online, the leader of the Lord's Resistance Army has become a hot topic on social networks. The film has been viewed tens of thousands of times, but the Ugandan government feels it creates a false impression of the country and has turned to the web to set the record straight.
They will catch us, then will take us, then.
In addition to the video in which he denies Uganda is harbouring Joseph Kony, the Prime Minister has also taken to Twitter to urge all the well-known figures that have supported the Kony 2012 campaign to come to Uganda and see the situation for themselves. Critics of the Invisible Children documentary have also taken to the microblogging site and have been using the hashtag #WhatILoveAboutAfrica in a bid to convey a more positive image of the continent. With the ongoing tensions between Tehran and Jerusalem and plans for an Israeli army intervention to stop Iran from going nuclear, Israeli and Iranian web users are turning to the web to express not their hate but their love for one another. And the idea is proving very popular. The internet campaign is the brainchild of an Israeli man who uses the online pseudonym Pushpin Mahina. It seeks to bring the people of Iran and Israel closer together and let them voice their opposition to armed conflict between the two countries. Graphic designer by trade, he created a series of posters bearing peace-loving, unwarlike slogans and posted them on his Facebook page. Messages that say the people of Israel have nothing against the people of Iran. Messages that web users are asked to relay on social networks to demonstrate their belief in peace. The graphic designer has added a short message to the posters addressed to Iranian citizens. He says most Israelis do not want to go to war with them and that everything must be done to encourage dialogue between the two countries. There's been a positive response from Israeli web users backing this appeal for peace. Hundreds of them have posted photos incorporating the campaign logo to denounce the eventuality of military action against Iran. Scores of Iranian citizens have also responded to the campaign, posting their own graphic designs, reciprocating their love, demonstrating that they too want to live in peace and they feel no hatred towards the people of Israel. NGO Human Rights Watch has addressed an open letter to the leaders of the Syrian opposition regarding human rights abuses by armed opposition members. The NGO says some of the attacks appear to have targeted President Bashar al-Assad's own Alawite community and appear to be motivated by sectarianism. Kidnappings, torture and even executions. The New York-based organization has cited videos posted and aired on the internet, apparently documenting these violations. This footage from January shows a group of Iranian nationals held in Homs by members of the Free Syrian Army. They tell the camera they're soldiers sent from Tehran to back up loyalist forces in the crackdown ordered by the Damascus government. Iranian media has reported these were forced confessions made under duress, and the men were actually engineers working for an Iranian power company in Syria. Dozens of online documents appear to testify to the crimes committed by certain armed opposition members, some of whom even resorted to torture. In this video, we see three men introduced as pro-regime militiamen confess to killing peaceful demonstrators. Their hands are tied behind their back and their faces are covered in wounds. Human Rights Watch is urging all opposition forces to treat prisoners humanely. The NGO says the Syrian government's brutal tactics cannot justify abuses by armed opposition groups. In this video, Japanese dance troupe the Wrecking Crew Orchestra performs one of their routines in pitch black. Inspired by the science fiction film Tron, the dancers are wearing light suits for this incredible performance, which you can see in its entirety on sharing sites.